Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I want to show you guys how to beat every type of arena defense in this game. And as you all might know, I have retired from arena push, but I want my strategy to live on. So here in this video, I want to show you guys every strategy I use against every type of arena defense team. So like a lot of defense team, they might seem to be very difficult to beat, but every defense team has a weakness. So like if these people can put a defense team that takes me more than 1 minute, that's gonna be a very solid defense. But like I said, every defense has a weakness. So it's gonna be a fun video. Let's get into it. Alright, so let's get into the video. On the date I'm recording this video, it's a Sunday night for me. We have around 6 hours left from the arena reset. I'm at rank 4 right now, not bad. So we can see a lot of very solid defense here. Let me quickly click refresh and see what type of team we got here. So like, alright, so let's start from the bottom to the top. So the bottom one should be relatively harder. So for this type of defense, it's a very tanky team, pretty much a copy of my defense. But the thing that they did not do right is they have a very low team power, which means none of his champion has a has high resistance. So my Kaima should be able to sleep all their champions. And against a Candy Phone defense, Candy Phone is their only threat. So in the current meta, there are only 3 champions that gives you threat. The first threat is Candy Phone. The second threat is Torment. And the biggest threat you can ever face is Warlord. So Candy Phone is one of them, and I just have to bring a champion that can protect me from Candy Phone. The easiest way of dealing with a team like this is to use a defensive nuker, so I don't have to worry about my Tronda or any other champion get one shot. So in this case, I'm gonna bring a Solus as my nuker. So my team will never get a one shot, especially with CV attack up. Like if I bring a Tronda in this team, I will have to use attack up. So my team is insanely squishy, but with this team setup, it should be a very easy win. So like, in conclusion, when you see a Candy Phone defense, the first champion you should think about is a defensive nuker. Don't worry about your Tronda. Tronda is not a good choice here. Alright, they have a very tanky team, but it doesn't matter. Let me sleep his CV here. Like, if I use a defensive team, he doesn't even do damage to me. So with Kaima reset, I can do it again. It should be a one shot now. I still have defense up right now, so I probably don't need to. Anyway, let me just A2 here. Alright, it's a very consistent win. If I use a Tronda, if I get lucky and did not weak hit Candy Phone, it could be like a 10-second win, but this team is more consistent. Alright, then we have 1-2 Mets here. This is also a very solid defense, but the problem of this team is they don't have a Warlord, which means like I just can bring a completely go second team. I can go as slow as possible. It doesn't really matter as long as I bring a protection champion. So against this team, I could probably use Ethos as lead. It doesn't really matter. I don't need a speed lead here. Then I can use probably who I can use. Maybe I can use Immunity Arbiter here. Then I can bring a protection champion. So and then I can bring a buff strip. So like the way Mountain King's AI works is that he will always target my champion with lowest HP. So it's always gonna be Ethos, but my Necro is gonna protect Ethos, so it doesn't really matter. My Ethos is not gonna die. And the reason I'm bringing Ethos is that I will not weak hit. That's a big problem. Like if I bring a Tronda, they have 2 red affinity. So maybe I can A3 here. Alright, so they're super tanky, but doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get one shot anyways. Let's see if we can kill Duchess here. Alright, Duchess died. I can put it on auto. Alright, so it's 1-on-1. Alright, it's a very intense fight, but I was able to win this. Alright, and then we have this guy here. This could be a very fast team, but in this video I assume I don't know about their speed and I assume they're faster than me. So to be safe, I usually bring a champion that can help me cutting So I could bring a Valkyrie or I can bring a Hegemon. So in this case, I think I'm gonna bring a Hegemon. And like I said before, they have a Candy Phone. The way I deal with Candy Phone is I bring a defensive nuker. So it's gonna be, my team setup is gonna look like this. These 3 champions is a very standard offense team. Then a Hegemon that can help me cutting. So let's see. So all I need to do is probably A1 Kaimar. Alright, so they got slowed. And let me steal A1 here. I don't want to wake them. So Duchess, I think Duchess is gonna revive them, but it's alright. Alright, that's fine. Alright, 30 seconds, not bad. I think Swift Parry didn't proc. And then we have team like this. This is probably not a very good defense because like usually a speed team, if you want a speed defense to be solid, it needs to have a Warlord. But like against this defense, I can pretty much just go as slow as possible as long as I bring a cleanser. So like I can go like this with a Kaimar lead, and I can bring a cleanser, and then I can bring probably a nuker, my Tronda, or then I can bring attack up, which is I guess my Hernig. Like I can just go as slow as possible. It doesn't really matter to me as long as I bring a cleanser. Obviously, if I use a Soulless, I can still win this. Alright, so I'm just gonna cleanse, put them to sleep. Alright, Candy Phone is gonna counter attack, that's fine. Alright, my Kaimar got one shot, that's not good. I think I'm gonna lose this one. Anyways, let me try again. Alright, so probably I don't really need a Hernig here. Maybe I can just use a Necra here. So let's see. They should be a very squishy team. And they have a speed-tuned Krisk, which is very rare. I usually don't see a speed-tuned Krisk. It usually doesn't happen. So, alright, that's fine. Alright, super tanky, but that's fine. Let's put all these debuff on. Like another problem is, like I always said, I don't recommend people not to customize Candy Phone's AI. If I put my Candy Phone on my defense, let me show you guys. Like, if I put my Candy Phone on my defense, I always set his AI to like not use A3. Like this is garbage, don't use it. And then we have this type of team, right? Like the easiest and safest way to deal with it is to bring a Valkyrie to your team. So I can go in like this. This is a pretty standard team setup. I think I'm faster than this guy, but just to be safe, I bring a Valkyrie here. Just boost. Alright, so like then I should be able to one-shot them, I guess. So like it is very easy. And then for this one, just like I said, when you're dealing with a Torment, the best choice is to use a Sifi, because Sifi has immunity buff on your whole team. So like, because my Sifi is not in a triple speed set, obviously they're faster than me, so I can go like this, use a Hegemon to help me cut in. Like when I'm using my Sifi, it's always gonna be a defensive nuker. So go like this, put them to sleep. Maybe I can do this again. And just nuke. Alright, Swift Parry on Sethalia? I don't see it very often though. Okay, just let me finish it. Swift Parry everywhere. That's top arena. Alright, another very easy win. Alright, then let's try this one. For this team, it could start to get a little bit tricky because this is probably gonna be an A1 Hegemon. If the A1 hits on my Arbiter, they're probably gonna go first. So just to be safe, I have to bring a Valkyrie with me. So my team setup is gonna look like this. And I have to bring my immunity nuker. On my account, my immunity nuker is my Foley. So here, let's see how it goes. Maybe I will lose this one, who knows. Alright, that's a A2 Hegemon and that's a slow Zifi. So it's a little bit weird. Let me boost, put them to sleep. Let me kill Kaimar here. And what should I do here? A1, our A1. Boost. Wait. How did he just kill my Foley there? Alright, it's probably gonna take a while though. I think I can still win this, but it's gonna take a little bit of time. Wait, that's a new King Krisk. I just realized it. That's a damage Krisk. Alright, so very interesting. Let me try it again. But like, if it's A2 Hegemon, it's just too easy to deal with, to be honest. Like, I think I can just use a Molly, right? I can use my immunity nuker. A very old school strategy with Molly. So this is gonna be a very fast and easy win though. The problem is you don't know if the guy is A1 Hegemon or A2 Hegemon. That's the problem. Okay, I'm gonna remove all their buffs. Should be able to go first. Alright, Swift Parry, doesn't matter. But during reset, you wouldn't know if it's a A2 Hegemon or A1 Hegemon though. And then for this team, I think I can just use my old school strategy, which I use it every reset, which is a team like this. If you guys watch my reset video, you guys probably know I use a strategy like this, right? So it should be a very easy win, unless they have some super high resistance champion. Alright, 7 seconds. Alright, then for this one, I think I can still go with a very old school strategy though. I can go like this, and I can use a who should I bring here? Obviously I'm gonna use my nuker. Then I can use a Ghostborn here, right? I can go like this. Also, I should be able to win this one quite easily. Wait. Something's not right. Why is my Necro protecting my Ghostborn? So alright, something's not right. Maybe I didn't HP to my Ghostborn right. But anyways, I don't really need a Ghostborn here. I can just use Arbiter. It works the same. Now it's right. Necro is protecting my Tronda. Alright, Swift Parry, whatever. I'll just let them revive and I'll nuke again. Alright, 16 seconds. This time is easy. Alright, so finally this is the last team left on my entire page. Like, I think I'm still able to win this with defensive nuker. Because with I think this is very slow defense. Anyways, let's see how it goes. Maybe they have a very high resistance Warlord with a lot of reaction. Who knows? But anyways, let's see. Alright, that's fine. It's gonna put all my skill to cooldown. It just takes me a little bit more time to do it. If his Warlord is a little bit faster, I could lose this one. Alright, let me do a couple more fights. I'm trying to pick those teams that has a Warlord on their defense. Right now, I don't really see a lot of Warlord on people's defense because, like I said before, even for me, I personally don't prefer to put my Warlord in the middle of the week because I don't want people to practice on my defense. So I think all these players has a Warlord in their champion pool, but they just hiding it. That's totally understandable. But anyways, let me try to pick those tougher warlord defense. Like for example, this one, if you're not sure how to deal with it, the easiest way is just to double Rolos it. Like if you don't know what to do, just double Rolos it. It can never go wrong. Like whatever, do whatever you want. Alright, Relentless procs 3 times, that's fine. Alright, so that's a very high accuracy warlord. They probably put all my skill to cooldown. Oh, not really, that's fine. Alright, they only have 1 reviver, so it's gonna be super easy for double Rolos strategy. If they have 2 reviver, it could take me like 2 minutes. So like, if they don't have a Torment, the fight is already over at this point. Alright, a little bit less than 1 minute, not bad. So, alright, I will try not to use this strategy in this video because everybody already know about it. Alright, then let's try this one. They have a warlord with Torment. It probably gonna be very tough for a lot of players, but like I can just go in like this, right? It should be a very easy win. All I need to do is just A1 this CV and I will be able to go first. Alright, he actually resisted my sleep. If he used A3, I lose this one, but he didn't use A3. I have to sleep the warlord, otherwise he's gonna get the turn. Okay. Like building a good defensive nuker on your account is very important. Alright, another quick win here. Alright, so let me do one last fight. So I'm gonna pick this team here. This is actually a reset defense. I remember like last week there were like 3 to 5 players out of top 10 finishers that are using this defense, and they put their hegemon to use A1, so that if the A1 hits enemy's immunity arbiter, they will go first. So it could be a very good defense if they gear their champion right. So let's see. But the problem with CV is that it's gonna get countered super easy with a Valkyrie. So even if they slow me, I should be able to go first. So let me try this. Let's see. Alright, that's an A1 hegemon. Alright, that's too slow. His team is too slow. That's a very big problem. So I think CV is their highest HP. I'm gonna put some damage to CV, then protect. Alright. Gonna revive, that's fine. Let me kill this guy here. Swift parry proc. Okay, all these swift parry, man. It just takes me a little bit longer. Like if it's a super fast CV, I can go in with the same team setup and I should be able to win the fight. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And some of you might wonder like, why don't I use this resistance Kaimao strategy against Warlord? Like, I don't think this strategy is very consistent against Warlord. Like in my clan, a lot of people has multiple Kaimaos, but they don't even use this Kaimao strategy. The reason is Warlord's A3 like has 50% chance to fully deplete each target's turn meter, so like it could mess up your turn order. Basically that strategy has 50% chance to get messed up, so I prefer not to use this resistance Kaimao strategy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, if you guys think there are some improvement that can be made in terms of my offense team, definitely let me know, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.